Welcome to my channel, where there are interesting and equally sensational stories. Listen to today's story. In today's episode, we go from heartache to happiness. Almost 15 years, 2 kids. I, 32 male, discovered that my wife, 29 female, cheated on me with another woman. We would celebrate 15 years since we met this year. And we have 2 kids together. 5 female, 3 female. We started dating at a very young age. I was 18 and she was 14. At the start, everything happened very fast and we were true lovers. She was very insecure and would yell at me for almost any interaction I'd have with another woman. When this started, I was already too committed to the relationship to understand how abusive this was and that I should have just let her go. As the years passed, she changed. I wouldn't be so mad for that. I thought everything was fine, but I always felt that I was much more committed to our relationship than she. Fast forward, we married and had 2 kids together. We had very similar views about the world, politics, and how we would like to raise our children, so everything appeared to be fine to me. We had very different views on how we enjoy life, though. I am much more an introvert type that just likes sitting down and having meaningful conversations about life, spirituality, philosophy, and things alike. She's much more adventurous. Likes to travel, meet new places, do more dangerous stuff like parachuting. I think we were too young to know what we actually wanted from life when we started. And having 2 kids plus the pandemic, we didn't have any time for ourselves anymore. So whenever a free time would show up, we ended up doing things alone instead of doing something together. I ended up addicted to video games, and we spent a ton of time on screens. And she went on with her gym and more adventurous lifestyle. So our relationship was in a very bad shape, but I thought it was something temporary that we would eventually fix, as we always did. About a week ago, I discovered that she cheated on me with another woman, something I never imagined she would be capable of. And she says she has emotions on that other relationship. So she's not quitting it for me, even though I was willing to try again and forgive her for her infidelity. We decided on divorce this week, but we still have so much to figure out about it. We have a home, kids, car, dogs. It seems everything is so overwhelming right now. I feel like crap, and she's there finding support on her new thing. We had such great affinity that she was my only support in life. We both have a lot of divergences with our families, so we always found comfort in each other. Now I feel like I have nothing. How can someone I trusted that much do that to me? How can I truly recover from this so I'm not traumatized for future relationships? How do I stop feeling like crap? My self-esteem is completely gone. I feel like I will never find someone again, and I was lucky to have her. I also feel like she was toxic with me and she contributed a lot for me to be in this crappy state of mind. I just want to move on and learn to live by myself, but it feels so difficult right now. I don't want to be a depressive person. I don't cry as often today, but still cry when I think about my kids. I didn't want them to go through this and having to grow up with divorced parents. Any advice or kind words are welcome. I just want to feel joy and life again. Let's see how the community offers some support. Call Hog 1945 says, I'm sorry for your headache, op. That being said, you can still be a great dad. Your state of the ex-wife is a cheat, period. The fact that her paramour was another woman has no effect on the fact that she's a common cheat. Ending your relationship over this indiscretion does not make you a homophobe. Your soon-to-be ex-wife went outside of your marriage for romantic and sexual purposes. Please get some individual counseling and take time to heal up. You're still young and life has a lot more to offer you. Good luck. Update. Don't ignore red flags. I'm heartbroken, feeling guilty, feeling I hit the bad lottery in life. 14-year relationship, 2 kids, comfy home, good financial situation. She's valuing an affair over everything we had. But those 14 years were not butter smooth. She had her secrets. She lied to me before for smaller things, and she always made me feel like I was guilty of it. Oh, gosh. I love my kids so much. But in all honesty, never, Ever ignore a red flag like your partner lying to you and feeling no remorse for whatever reason? Now I will be a single parent. I will go back to renting a place. I won't see my kids every day. I will have to pay so she still has a way to support our kids. And I will have to discuss my kids' life with someone that has not had the same moral values as I do. Please, do your future self a favor and never ever ignore red flags. It's an F-ton better to be by yourself than to accept someone subpar to share your life, as they will eventually ruin it some way or another. Update. Feeling down and confused. A month ago, she was mad at me, said bad things and valued the affair partner over what we had. I proceed with the divorce. I'm slowly moving out. I work from home, so this week I could finally move my office to my new place. At least I could spend the day out of the house. She's acting very sad, saying she still has feelings for me. She cries a lot, but at the same time, she doesn't let go of affair partner. She says she doesn't want to be alone again. She says I left her alone too much during a relationship. She says she would only let go of the affair partner if I say I'd stay. I don't know if I want to anymore. I feel bad when I see she's suffering. She's the mother of my kids, so even if we are not romantically involved anymore, I still want her to be happy. Today, I have a friend's birthday party to go to, so I'll grab some clothes, and I will sleep at my new place. Meaning, I won't see my kids coming back from school, nor put them to sleep, nor be there to make their breakfast. I feel crushed. Like, I didn't want any of this. I know everyone is sad, even her. What the F? I'm not sure I can get back to her. Not sure I can trust her again. At the same time, I don't feel excited to go single again. And I definitely will miss seeing the kids every day. Did anyone that tried reconciliation actually get to a happy place? It seems all reconciliation stories end up bad. I'm betting I would be better off away from her, but all the contact still hurts so bad. I miss my kids. I miss cuddling. I miss talking to someone about our intimacy. I miss doing plans for the future. Everything seems so flat-out boring right now. Why life has to be so hard? The community has some more thoughts on this. Username 9611691 says it seems your gut is telling you it's over. Listen to your gut. She's crying for herself, not you, for the difficulty she will face as a single mother, for the security you provide. Her tears should mean nothing to you. Seek counseling, work out the deal with the stress, hire a lawyer for an amicable settlement, and 5050 custody of your kids. Growing up in a broken home is no picnic, but it's probably better than living with a parent who is unhappy. Update. Have he rebuilt trust? Cheating ex-wife wants a second chance. I'm still sad about the kids and how everything ended. I wasn't chasing that, but I've started thinking on to maybe try reconciliation. I'm really not sure we can rebuild trust though. She lied to me multiple times. She says she regrets what she did, but that's just more words coming from a source. I don't trust right now. I miss seeing my kids every day, and I'd love to have a good life with the mother of my kids. I've read a couple posts here that shows how unlikely reconciliation is and the lies that cheaters tell just to regain their company life back without actually putting any effort into making any changes. So this makes me wonder if I would be postponing the inevitable and probably making me go through the same crap show of emotions again. Help. Building trust again after adultery is a difficult and complex journey. Consider your own emotions as well as if you think your ex-wife is capable of genuine reward and transformation. Although it is a possibility, reconciliation calls for intentional efforts from both sides to re-establish trust. Establish open communication and address the underlying problems that contributed to the infidelity. The community also has some thoughts. Tall, blonde and cute says, they aren't wrong. Cheaters will keep lying to protect themselves from the shame and guilt and in control from spiraling. But the flip of the coin is reconciling can happen if her actions match her words. Well, really, she has to show you with actions before you trust and what you hear or even see sometimes. It is hard, but it's possible. My questions for you is this. What has she done since you caught her to show she has changed, or is she changing? The op replies, I don't know how to evaluate that. Like, if I could spot, she's a cheater by the way she walks, I wouldn't fall in love with her. She is doing different stuff as we're separated, so she is taking more responsibility over stuff. But that's like her only option right now. Other than that, she is saying she's sorry. She wants to try again. She says that she would do differently on a relationship, but she can't do any of that right now as we're not in a relationship. I don't want to sound harsh. I'm really lost here and exhausted by this. Update: divorce papers signed. Weibo finally signed her divorce papers after making me go through hell 1,000 times with cheating, gaslighting, and demanding all sorts of stuff as she felt entitled to be adored for her selfish, childish, stupid behavior. Oh boy, I feel like I got a bit more freedom. Leave a cheater, gain a life. Let's cherish life, loyalty, and what's good. Maybe let go of the damage that has been done to us. Thank you everyone in this sub for helping me go through this and see the light. Update: almost 1 year after D-Day. It's going to be 1 year since D-Day in 2 weeks. The first 3 months or so were really rough. I had a lot going on in my head. I wasn't entirely sure if I should try to reconcile or just part ways. I went back to therapy as soon as I found out about the infidelity. Therapy helped a lot. To make my thought process more clear and to have an unbiased opinion on what was happening. About 3 months in, we signed the divorce papers. It was really difficult to get her signature. I had to let go of a lot of things, but I just wanted to feel free from her. I moved to an apartment and adopted the cat. It was really refreshing to be alone at home. I could do whatever I want. No questions asked. It made me slowly realize how abusive my relationship with her was. Later, I moved to a house at the end of a street in a very calm place. My kids absolutely love it. They can play outside, which they never could on the previous house, where she lives now, and the apartment I was in. It feels so good to live here. I work from home, so being calm is awesome to make little stops from work and just appreciate the view. The cat I adopted has almost become a part of me. He's by my side most of the time. He's sleeping next to me right now, and he helped me a lot on trying days. My ex never just settled down and started acting like an adult. She's always trying to fight using the kids as an exchange coin, etc. I'm 100% sure she's a narc, and I absolutely had to step away to see it. I finally went as much no contact as I could a few months ago, blocked her and her fakes everywhere. We only talk through text message because kids, but I ignore all attempts of her trying to change the subject. And I use an attorney when she starts denying info about the kids. It's been a rough road. I'm still dealing with trauma. I still barely trust anyone else. Although I've met some truly nice people during this time, I also met some people that are just as nuts as my ex. I'm glad I have this background now so I can keep my distance from those. Although it's still not super easy, my life has improved a lot since the breakup. I really enjoy my own company. And even being a solo dad has been easier than when I shared a house with her. My kids are doing absolutely fine, and they understand that they have 2 homes now. They say they miss the family as it was a couple of times and that broke my heart each time, but offer all the support I can at my home with them, and they notice it. They love being with me. And it's been months now that they don't even bring that old family up anymore. I can't say I fully regret the relationship because of my kids. But I can tell you that my life has been a lot better since I left her. Thank you everyone in this sub. I posted a few times when I found out, and I always had a very helpful comments. Life does get better. Let's see some other comments from the community. Independent Shame 504 starts us off. Quick question. As an integral part of the affair as the betrayed and the subsequent divorce, how is it possible to have an unbiased opinion? AOP replies, when I started going to therapy, I was blaming myself with the affair. The source of unbiased opinion was my therapist. My friends and family would all say bad stuff about her and picture me as a hero, and her always put the blame on me and picture herself as a hero. Therapist has nothing to do with the affair, and she's not there to be my friend. So she heard what I thought I did wrong and everything else, and she just made it clear of the events, like the reactions, etc. Without emotions making everything better or worse. Not sure if I could be clear, but once you see everything without your emotions mixed in, it's so much more clear who's being abusive and who's not. Or who's to blame, if anyone at all. Multi-user wants to say, great to see your progress. And what of the ex-wife now? The op responds, she tried to get back together a couple of times, even though she never left the affair partner. Fair partner is living with her and her house. House is up for sale. That's pretty much all I know about her life, as I don't really care about it. I don't get any jealous or anything. Know if her partner is either going to suffer as I did, or she's going to suffer because if her partner is worse than her. There's no way she would change her ways, as she even tried to get back with me, lying to a fair partner. And when I brought that up saying, do you realize you're already lying to a fair partner by trying to get back? And she said, I can't think of a fair partner's feelings if we're going to get back. As that was something totally okay to say and do. I cared about if her partner's feelings more than she did. That's wild. I am glad I'm out of there. Congratulations, OP, for achieving your goal and finding courage and joy along the way. It's encouraging to read how you overcame the difficulties of recovering and starting again after the trying experience of infidelity. By going to counseling, locating a quiet place to live and surrounding yourself with positive people, you took proactive action. It's admirable how committed you are to being a caring and supporting parent to your kids. It's encouraging to hear that your kids are doing well and adjusting to their new circumstances, since you've shown tremendous perseverance in progress. Keep in mind that you deserve to live a life free from toxicity and abuse, and that your happiness and well-being matter as well. Continue to place a high priority on taking care of yourself and surround yourself with positive people who respect and admire you. Although life has its ups and downs, you have demonstrated through courage and perseverance that things may improve. You have a happy, loving, and prosperous future. Continue forth and welcome the rewarding experiences that lie ahead. Thank you for joining us today on our space. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next video. And if you like what you heard today, drop a comment. Until next time.